You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in.
All right, man, what's good, y'all? So we gonna get right to the funk and talk about this. As you guys make sure y'all click the link I'm gonna put in the description box and in the comment section, pin at the top. That way you guys won't miss none of our updates whenever I release video content. It's subscribe to my it basically subscribes you to my Telegram Ticket TV channel, which is free, and it gives you guys all the content. So, man, bro, I thought they was going all the way, man, but I guess I was wrong about this one, man. I had to take this L right here. I thought this was a done deal. And I thought that, you know what I'm saying? But then again, when I thought about it, if it's true, I mean, I'm be honest with you. When you have super bad chicks, when you in the NBA, I'm just gonna keep it real with you, man. Like, Meg, she bad. But when you in the league, and on a night-to-night basis, you got access to the world's most prettiest broads. I mean, you gonna get used to knocking down Meg. Sometimes it becomes less interesting for some guys. But I also think that somebody might have put something in Klay's ear when he was dating her. I believe somebody said, "Yo, are you serious? Like, is this real?" You know what I mean? I think that somebody might have told Klay some things. I don't know, man. I don't want to put something out in the atmosphere that's not true. I'm just speculating. Um, but it seemed like a lot of people was hating on Klay when he was like dating her for real, for real. You know what I mean? And they moved into a house together. You know what I'm saying? They reportedly just moved into a house together. I knew, like, you move into a house with somebody, like, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all a story before I tell y'all exactly what just happened. You know, I had a shorty. My shorty was with me, right? My shorty with me, and one day I come home and she just like started going crazy. Like, oh, another chick came by here to see you. Now I knew that was a lie because can't no chick come in my residence. Can't nobody come in my residence without permission. I got security at the gate. So I knew that was a lie. She didn't know the protocol on everything that was going on as far as the security. So I know that was a lie. So when I was out, she was like, she always be home by herself when I'm out. If I'm going to, to the gym or I'm going just to handle my business. But I noticed she tried to go through all my shit. I noticed that she went through every inch of my crib. Like, she went through all of my iPhones, all of my tablets, everything. Like, now I had all my shit locked, so she couldn't get in. But I peeped that she went through all of my shit, like everything. Like, this chick wasn't playing. Shorty wasn't playing. My girl was not playing. She went through everything trying to find anything. She couldn't find nothing. You know what I'm saying? She couldn't find nothing. You know what I mean? All she found was a box of unused condoms. So she couldn't really say nothing because those condoms been there the whole time. And she know that. So the point is when you move in together, the chicks got more access to all of your stuff. When you ain't around, they're gonna go through your stuff. Things like that. But Meg just went off on Klay. Now I'm gonna let y'all see what she had to say. She went on her social media and she just snapped on this nigga. And this is what she said. She said, cheating had me around your whole family, playing house, got cold feet, talking about a wedding, a marriage, right? Holding you down through all of your horrible mood swings and treatment towards me during your basketball season. Now you don't know if you can be monogamous? Question mark. Bitch, I need a real break after this one. Bye, y'all. is what Megan Thee Stallion pulling that thing, man. And I mean, I'm just gonna be honest with y'all, man. I'm gonna be very honest with the people listening to my video, cause I've been at that type of level, man. Like when you got like super bad chicks, it ain't nothing to you. Like once you start, like, let me tell y'all something. Once you start like busting down a super bad chick, it's like now I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all. It's like you accomplished the mission. Like, you know what I'm saying? You accomplished the mission. So now when you going out, like sometimes your mind, see, you gotta be very, very, very focused and disciplined. Because I told y'all, social media is the devil. I'm telling y'all this. Social media is the devil. These women on Instagram, flexing that booty, all this stuff, that's the devil, my nigga. And I'm telling y'all this. It's gonna put you in a mindset to where you like, damn, I gotta bust that joint down. Man, I wanna bust that joint. Can I bust that joint down too? So now you wanna start busting every single joint down. I'm talking about busting them down, right? And then once you bust them down, it's like mission accomplished. Like, you know what I'm saying? You might like busting it down for a few times and just, on to the next one. Super bad chick, right? But it be social media. It be these chicks that'll hit you up. It'll be you going to the game and seeing these chicks after the game. It be these chicks that be at the hotel in the lobby, nigga. I'm telling you this. I'm telling you, it be the chicks that be asking for your autographs after the game in the tunnel. Super bad. Chicks that you don't even know how they got at courtside. How she get courtside? You know what I mean? So it be that. It be like that. I hate to say it. It's true. It's a lot of discipline. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all see a lot of divorces. Like marriage is a lot of discipline, man. A lot of honor. You know what I mean? That go on within a marriage and a relationship, right? So who knows if somebody told Klay something about Meg's past? Everybody got a past, pretty much, unless you ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying? Unless you a virgin. A lot of chicks got a past. A lot of people got a past, but since Meg famous, she gonna get like the brunt end of the shit, right? Now, there have been allegations against Meg Thee Stallion in the past. Now, who said it's true or not? We don't know as far as relationships are concerned, right? You've had dudes come out and claim that Meg did this, Meg did that. You never know who might have been in Klay ear. Like, yo, you really finna do that? You really finna marry? You know what I'm saying? You never know how it went down. Or it could have just been, it didn't go down like that, and Klay just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, the craziest thing God ever created is women, beautiful women, man, for men. I'm telling you this. Like, I don't understand how no man don't like women. Because, bro, some of these women, I'm telling you, yo. I'm telling you, man, it's a battle. It's a battle. It's a battle between good and evil. We're trying to, you know what I'm saying, fight off your resistance with some of these women, man. Some of these women are super bad chicks. Super, super bad. You know what I'm saying? And so when you looking at them James like that, like you might fantasize about Meg Thee Stallion. You see her on the videos. You see her busting it open. You might fantasize. Let me see how it is. You know what I'm saying? You might have heard something. Let me see what it is. Let me see what it's like. So then you start busting it down and you get used to busting that joint down. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell y'all something. Future said something in a song. Somebody said when they broke up, it seemed like they broke up right now from what Meg Thee Stallion said, right now. But it seemed like it's almost like what Future wrote in a song. Future said this in a song, and I was like, damn. Future said, even if I had you once, you part of my collection. I was like, I thought about what he said. Pluto said, even if I had you once, you part of my collection. It's like once you, like a chick can try to get away from that, but she can't never get away from that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real with y'all. So when you see some of these women, like you get with Meg, everybody who can't get with Meg, they might be fantasizing like, yo, I want to get with that John. Then once you get with her, You know what I'm saying? You know, you might really care about her and love her and want to be with her. But that ain't gonna stop you from getting into that Reverend Leon Lonnie Love mode where you looking around and you see another jank super, super bad. I'm talking about super thick, super bad, bro. I can show y'all some of the most beautiful women in the whole world, Craig. And it's hard, man. It's a fight with your flesh to try not, especially when you got the access. And when they hitting you up, they coming through smelling like Apollonian. It's like, yo, you trying to do everything you can, man. Super thick in all the right places, beautiful. You know what I mean? I'm talking about, it's crazy, man. I'm trying to tell y'all this, right? So you in the league, you trying to fight that temptation. It's just like, that's a hard thing to do if you ain't, you have to be on some real, like, I'm dedicated to you and only you type shit. That's why I'm telling y'all, a lot of these marriages ain't working no more. Because these women, a lot of the women, they busting that shit open on social media. I can show y'all this. If you go on Instagram right now, look at the pictures these women is taking. It's like, it's inviting you to pull up. You know what I'm saying? Like a woman on the ground sticking her ass out, or she got some very revealing clothing on, super, super thick. I mean, you see it on YouTube on the skits they be doing with some of these chicks. I mean, super, super thick, super bad. And it's like, once you get, I'm trying to explain this to y'all. Once you, like, I went through this at one time in my life. I'm not even afraid to see this. I'm not even afraid to say the truth. I went through this, especially when I was like in the middle of my basketball career, right? I went through this type of shit, like knocking down chicks every night, super bad chicks, super bad chicks. When I say super bad chicks. If you seen some of the chicks that I knocked down, you'll be like, damn, Ticket. But that was a battle I had to overcome because I was just like, yo, this is what it's gonna be though, the whole time. You know what I mean? And then once you do it, you know, do you really love the jank? No. So you just was fulfilling a lustful situation, a joint where, you know, I was at one point, I ain't even gonna lie. Like the nigga that was on Love and Hip Hop. What's the nigga name? The nigga who was always talking about his beefcake. Um, the nigga produced with Diddy. Stevie J. Man, like when Stevie J was on there, you know, y'all remember on Love and Hip Hop, it was one scene where Stevie J was in the studio. I can't remember if it was Jocelyn. It was another thick chick he had in there, but he was sitting in the studio. Nah, it was the chick. It was the chick Tommy. Tommy Lee. I believe that was a chick. I can't remember. It might have been her. It was another super thick chick. But he was sitting in the studio. He was sitting in a chair, like just watching her, looking at her, and doing the rat face and just, you know what I'm saying, like screwing his face up and looking at that jank like he was just gonna bust that jank down like crazy, like, bro, mofos is going through them modes. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to tell y'all this, man. You know what I mean? So this is the type of stuff. You know, I battled that for a long time. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, man. I was battling that like super bad chicks every night. Every night, super bad chicks. Super. I'm talking about the baddest chicks in the world. I was knocking down. But I was realizing something. I'm like, yo, hold on, man. I'm busting down all these beautiful chicks, but I ain't married none of them. I ain't settled down with none of them. I ain't had no kids with none of them. Like, what is it? What is it? You know what I'm saying? And it still gets to you sometimes when you see these things, man. Like, I'm talking about, I love women. So when you see them things, and like I said, I love them all different, like voluptuous. I like them super thick. I like them this, that, and the third. Whatever, whatever. Somebody said, where's the proof? Well, you can ask a few people that's been subscribed to my channel for years. I mean, they seen me when I was going live in the pool with you know what I'm saying, super bad, my super bad chick just all on me. massaging me and everything like that. So this ain't no, I don't got a cap, my nigga, at all. You know what I'm saying? I live that life for real, you know? And I'm gonna be honest with you, it really didn't get me to where I wanted to be at that time. You know what I'm saying? It just fulfilled like a little lustful thing that I had going on. Then when you get older, you want like to have like a real family, a real experience. You want to settle down. You want to, you know what I'm saying? That means something to you. Like the more important things mean something. Like all that other shit don't mean nothing no more. So what I'm saying is that, these cats, they go through this type of stuff, man. This is a battle with the flesh, a battle with a demonic side. You know what I mean? And so again, you got to really stay in your lane. But I told y'all, social media have effed the game up because in the past, before Instagram, MySpace, Facebook, you couldn't get no access to no another nigga wife. If you met a chick, you had to go out. You know what I'm saying? To meet them chicks. It wasn't like you was just gonna just bump into them. You know what I'm saying? Just online. You could just scroll and just DM them or whatever. It wasn't gonna happen like that. But the way these chicks is blending in, I'm like, man, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like every chick used to be a different challenge. So when Meg said that, like, he fighting with being monogamous and stuff like that, because we gotta look at what she said. When she said that, I was like, damn, I know exactly where that nigga was probably at. That nigga was like, and people will call him a dog, and I understand what people gonna say. You know what I'm saying? I hope the brother find the happiness he want. Cause it's hard, man. I'm trying to tell y'all this. It's hard, man. It's hard, man. And I'm just be honest with everybody listening to this video. When you if you ain't a dude that used to having super bad chicks, like even coming out of high school, you know what I'm saying? Going into college, I was getting bad chicks. You know what I'm saying? And it just kept going on as I was playing pro ball. And so it got worse when I was playing pro ball. It was already bad, but it got worse, and it wasn't nothing. I wasn't getting nothing from it. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but just like instant pleasure. But I understand that how that shit can take, and it's not hard for it to come back on you, because all you got to do is see it again. Like you trying to get away from it, and you see a super thick chick. I'm talking about in some super bad. I'm talking about in a super bad one piece. I'm talking about she got the onions. I'm just trying to be real with you, man. You see them drinks like that, man? And it's like all different types of shapes and sizes. Like, you know, I would like the skinny joints that was thick though. I would like the thick joints, you know, the petite joints like Meg the Stallion, the you know, the brown skin, the red bones, the caramels. Man, I'm just trying to be real with y'all, man. So it was crazy. It's a situation that you really fight with. It's like a demon that you fighting. That when you get older, you trying to get that off of you. So even dudes that get married, like if you married to your wife, you love your wife, and you walking in a spot with her, you love your wife, but you walking in a spot with her, and you see another chick that's I'm talking about super thick, super bad. That joint, you know the chicks that be looking so good, and you can smell them from a block away, nigga. I'm talking about the aroma, nigga, is just, you be in the store, she be all the way down in the other aisle, and you smell the perfume of that joint, like before she even come to you, like, what? Oh, you looking, you trying not to look, you with your girl, you acting like you want discipline, but you really trying to sneak a peek. These are the demons that you battle with. And I'm just being honest. A lot of guys go through that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You really have to put yourself in a mindset that, yo, I'm so focused and in love with my chick. I just, you know what I'm saying? Don't nothing else like You got to be really locked in, man. And the way it is now, bro, the way these chicks be moving now, the way the shit they be wearing, look at something. Let me tell y'all something, man. You can go to fucking Walmart in the summertime. Look at it. Look what some of these chicks be wearing, my nigga. Cakes, everything hanging out, nigga. She got more cake than Betty Crocker, nigga. Straight up. That shit shaking like jelly. You understand what I'm saying? And she got the whole thing. It's a dude that do videos on YouTube. He do like comedy videos, like with all these different beautiful chicks and stuff, and how he fighting, like trying to stay disciplined and all this other stuff. I forget his channel. I'm gonna think of his channel in a minute. But they always do skits and stuff like that. He got this red bone. I'm talking about, God, dog. Then he got this brown skin, Jane. Oh my goodness gracious, bro. And the clothes she be wearing, though. You know what I mean? The clothes she be wearing, like, it be bringing out her body and like her. And then you can't, you can smell her through like the video. Like, I know she's smelling good. Looking that damn good. So it's just like I said before, man. Those are the battles, man. And nobody's perfect. People fighting these battles every day. I'm telling y'all, my girl snapped on me one time. Was getting something to eat. And she thought I was looking at the waitress. I was looking at the waitress to get the ticket. She said, yeah, I seen you staring at her ass. I'm like, I ain't staring at her ass. I'm trying to get the ticket. I was really trying to get the ticket. But I couldn't help if she was kind of thick, though. I couldn't help that. But my girl, she peeped that shit. Like, they be looking at that stuff, man. And like, you know what I mean? I be trying to tell women, what y'all think? What type of time you think? That's why I said, man, like, it don't make, that ain't like it used to be no more. It ain't like it used to be no more. You know what I'm saying? Now you can see a woman, she go out the house with damn near like pajamas on, nigga. I be seeing girls go out the house with PJs on with no bra. I'm like, what? And you trying to just fight through that battle, man. So when you think about Klay Thompson, right? And he's in the league and he busting down Meg Thee Stallion. Now he going public with her, so that's your main chick, that's your girl. But that lust, that temptation is a mofo, man. When them other bad drinks be coming to you, nigga, I'm talking about super bad. You gotta fight. I'm talking about, nigga, that's a fight, nigga. That's a fight with the flesh. That's a real live fight with the flesh, right? That's a real live battle. So when Meg said what she said, my nigga, if it's true, I can feel Klay going through a real battle like that. You down there in Texas too? Oh my God. Well, them Jones down there eating collard greens and cornbread, nigga. Lord have mercy. Them Jones eating collard greens, cornbread, ham hog. Hey, all right, I'm gonna open it so you can clean the engine. Hold on. So I'm just trying to tell y'all. You know, I'm just, man, you gotta stay prayed up, man. You really do, man. You know, you got to stay prayed up. You feel me? And here's the thing. A lot of the women, here's the problem right here. When they busting it down like that in public, guys don't want to marry them. They want to marry the jinx that is more reserved, like more like, you know what I'm saying? They're not putting it out there like that. Them jinx that's busting it open, that's a fantasy, nigga. Like them jinx that's even be revealing them Jones, man. How them, bro? I'm trying to tell y'all something, and I ain't even trying to brag. I'm just being honest with y'all, man. I'm just trying to be honest with y'all. The shit that I was exposed to from going from high school playing basketball, college playing basketball, playing professional basketball. Oh my goodness gracious, bro. My parents would have been so mad at me. They probably been listening right now. They probably mad as hell at me right now. Like, oh boy, you was doing all that? Yeah, man. And I even told y'all when I was in college, man, bro, I was when we were going road trips and the cheerleaders would come with us, and they made a mistake. They put us all in the same hotel. They would have us on the first floor and the cheerleaders on the floor above. Now you got one cheerleader coach watching over 12 cheerleaders and they in various rooms. That's not happening. And y'all know they can't check where we at all the time. Nigga, I'm running up fire escapes to get up to the second floor. Diving under beds in the other room. You know what I'm saying? This is the honest to God truth about the situation. Looking at 3 different cheerleaders that are like, yo, yeah, her, and her. It's that bad, man. When you get to that level, I'm just telling you, to the nigga who said cap, nigga, I was never capping, nigga. I was never capping. Anybody who know me, they know. Anybody who know me, they know, bro. They know. They know. Me and my teammates, bro, especially like going from college, and then when I went to the pros, they can tell you, man, nigga, that shit was that was a crazy life, man. That was a crazy life, bro. I'm talking about going from the game. Let me tell you how it goes. We go to the game. We get to the game. When you get to the game, right? Before the game, when you warming up, you seeing the drinks that's coming in the arena. When they coming in the arena, you seeing them joints during warm-ups. You seeing them during warm-ups. So you seeing them joints like, oh shit. So during the game, you and her make eye contact. You might be feeling it, whatever. During the course of the game, you may give a look, and next thing you know, when the game is over, they standing right there in the tunnel. So the game is over with, they in the tunnel. I'm going by, me and my boys, we walking out to the locker room. Hey, wait right here, I'm gonna come back and holler at you. Boom. They waiting right there. We coming out. A lot of chicks want pictures, people want photos and stuff like that, signing autographs, exchanging numbers. Where y'all going tonight? Boom. Oh, y'all going over there? Okay, we going over there too. Y'all going to get something to eat over there? All right, we going over there. Couple of homies go over there. She go over there. She call a couple of her homegirls. They go over there. Nigga, this was happening all the time. Different cities, all the time, bro. And it's crazier overseas. Because these chicks looking exotic, all kind of shit. I'm not lying to you niggas. That was the normal lifestyle, nigga. And was it right? Nah, it wasn't right. Because it was your lustful mentality that was taking over. That was before niggas really cared about relationships and family and all this other shit and, you know, settling down and doing what's right. That was when you was in a competition with the homies or with yourself that I'm just gonna bust down everything possible, nigga. That's bad, nigga. Oh, nigga, that joint's super bad. You know? So, again, I'm just telling you guys, like, these are the type of things. When you in that situation, and then imagine him being in the league. He gonna have, I mean, bro, it'd be chicks waiting at your hotel. They know what hotel you gonna be at. They be right outside the hotel. Super bad bitches. You know what I'm saying? Right? Right there in the hotel. This ain't even chasing. I'm talking about they chasing you. I'm talking about they there with you. So they right there in the hotel. Like as soon as you go in your hotel, you're like, damn, how they find out we over here? Or somebody don't set it up on your team. One of the homies, he know a chick already in that city. He don't set it up to where she don't came with 4, 5, or 6 of her friends. They all bad. And y'all all going out together. And then at the end of the night, we all break off. Nigga, you go to your room, you go to this room, you go to that room. Shit, nigga. And we supposed to be in a team hotel. Niggas is getting other hotels and other hotel rooms just so we ain't got to go back and show everybody our work that we come back with. These are facts. This is the stuff, these are the psychological things you battle. And I'm being honest with y'all. So all these bad chicks that y'all see on TV, this is why y'all see them like this. Nia Long, right? Carrie Hilson. You ask yourself, why is all these chicks single? They super bad chicks, right? And the list goes on, right? That's why I respect niggas like Russell Wilson, Grant Hill, niggas who locked into their chicks. You don't ever hear nothing about them. You know what I'm saying? Grant Hill been with Tamia how many years? You don't ever hear no scandals, none of that shit. Like Russell Wilson and Sierra. You don't ever hear nothing, no flaw shit between them. Like, again, you dig? So, I'm just saying. The sad part is this might mess Megan Thee Stallion up forever. She might not never be in that space she was in again. Because now it's going to feel like, to her, that she ain't valued at all. Because if Klay would do all of this, go public, and she thought that they was damn near at the finish line, and this nigga went and she alleging that he cheated, I mean, or that he want other chicks, I mean, now some people is down with that. Some people, they got open relationships. So they'll bring other people into their bedroom. But a lot of women, they not cool with that. They're jealous. They're not cool with that type of shit. They're like, no, that's not happening. You got a lot of women that shutting that down from the jump. Like, nah, you're not finna do that. That's not finna happen. So it just all depends, man. You know? But yeah, man. You know, I still battle to this day to get out of that mindset all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's a mindset, and the ladies can sit up here and act one way, but I'm gonna say something to all the ladies that's gonna come out here, and I'm gonna say something to y'all too, and I'm gonna keep this shit 1,000 with y'all. If you a lady, you gotta hide your phone around your man, you flaw. If you a lady, right, and you got these niggas in the DM, and you talking with these niggas in the DM, you flaw. You flaw too. So you can say anything you want to say, but you flaw. So let's check your message. If you ain't want to put it all out on the table, you can't say nothing. Because a lot of these women, they'll come out here, okay, let me see all them private hidden pictures in your phone. You know they got 1,000 features now, they can hide that shit in your phone. I'm just saying. Let me know what y'all think, man.
Hey guys, Ticket really hopes you enjoyed the content. There will be a link in the description box and pinned at the top of the chat room where you can go to the Ticket TV merch shop and purchase the exclusive merchandise for men and women. Thanks for your support, and he appreciates all sales.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all click those links below. Subscribe to the podcast show. You can donate support to the channel, Cash App, PayPal, or buy that weight loss formula. All the links are below. Peace.